Power is often associated with authority, money, or force. But in modern systems, the most decisive form of power is far quieter. It lies in controlling information, what is seen, what is excluded, and how reality is framed for decision-makers. In governments, corporations, and institutions, decisions are no longer made from direct experience. They are made from reports, dashboards, briefings, summaries, and models. Leaders act on representations of reality, not reality itself. Whoever controls those representations shapes outcomes. This idea is well established in organizational research. Studies of decision-making consistently show that leaders rarely access raw data. They rely on intermediaries, analysts, advisors, committees, and systems, to interpret complexity. Each layer filters information. Each filter introduces bias, emphasis, and omission. Information control begins with selection. What data is collected determines what problems are visible. If something isn't measured, it effectively doesn't exist. Entire issues disappear simply because no system is designed to detect them. This is known in research as agenda control. Issues that enter reporting systems receive attention. Issues that remain outside them are ignored, regardless of importance. Over time, organizations stop responding to reality and start responding to what their systems can see. Framing is the next layer of control. The same information can lead to different decisions depending on how it is presented. A problem described as a risk triggers caution. The same problem described as an opportunity invites action. Research in behavioral economics shows that framing effects strongly influence decision outcomes, even among experts. Timing also matters. Information delivered early shapes assumptions. Information delivered late is treated as disruption. This is why early briefings and draft reports carry disproportionate influence. Once a narrative is established, contradictory data struggles to gain traction. Control over information flow also creates asymmetry. Those upstream, data collectors, analysts, technical experts, often shape outcomes more than those downstream who formally decide. This is why junior analysts, compliance officers, or system designers can wield influence far beyond their rank. Historical precedents make this clear. Financial crises have repeatedly been linked not to lack of data, but to filtered or ignored warnings. Reports existed. Signals were present. But information was framed as unlikely, marginal, or outside established models. Decisions reflected what systems highlighted, not what reality demanded. The same pattern appears in public policy. Implementation agencies often determine how laws function in practice by deciding how data is reported and evaluated. Small changes in definitions, thresholds, or indicators can dramatically alter outcomes, without changing the law itself. Technology has amplified this form of power. Algorithms now filter information at scale. Dashboards prioritize certain metrics. AI systems summarize complex environments into simplified signals. Leaders increasingly trust these outputs, even when they don't fully understand their assumptions. This creates a new layer of invisibility. When information control is embedded in systems, no individual appears responsible. Bias becomes structural. Decisions feel neutral, data-driven, and objective, even when they are not. Importantly, information control is not always intentional. Most systems are designed to manage complexity, not manipulate outcomes. But once established, they shape behavior automatically. Organizations begin optimizing for what is measured, reported, and rewarded. This explains why institutions often miss slow-moving crises. Problems that develop gradually don't trigger alerts. They fall between reporting cycles. By the time they appear on dashboards, options are limited. Understanding power through information control changes how we interpret failure. It shifts focus away from leadership competence and toward system design. Often, decisions fail not because leaders chose poorly, but because they never saw the full picture. This also explains why transparency alone doesn't solve problems. Raw data without context overwhelms decision-makers. What matters is how information is filtered, framed, and timed. In modern systems, control over information is control over perception. And perception drives decisions. If we want to understand who really shapes outcomes, we must look beyond authority and ask who decides what is known, what is emphasized, and what is ignored. Because in the end, power is not just the ability to act. It is the ability to define reality for those who do.